on, guys, we're back, and we've upgraded a few things since we last saw me. I have my usual macerator set up here, doing its thing on some ore, getting some stuff going, the whole spiel. I have coal dust going up through the top, tungsten dust, things like that, that I don't really necessarily need, but we're going to go ahead and get some upgraded armor, because I feel like that's a good idea. And since nano armor is our ultimate goal anyway, might as well start that. So, I went ahead and built an iron furnace, or the electric furnace, and I built a compressor and a rolling machine. I haven't even started the rolling machine yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I have the switch so I can turn it on and off so it doesn't constantly drain the MFE I built. The MFE's recipe is the same as it always has been. Just real cheap if you have rubies and redstone, and no point in doing that or doing a bat box when you can just do an MFE and output to a LV transformer that's right there. But anyway, you probably see all these different biomes that I have marked out. I took a journey and ran around and tried to find some plains biomes. There's a plains biome 1,000 in that direction, and then there's a plains biome like 2,000 or like 1,500 in that direction. But just various other things. There's a stronghold over in that direction where I got a whole bunch of books from, and I set up a little bit of a blaze farm thing in the nether. I also went ahead and did some more mining, set up some of this zirconium blocks, which are just crafted with zircomidite and a stone brick of some sort, and these are just smelted. So anyway, that's about all I've done here. Let's get my armor going. Get the cat off my table. Cat likes to pick the worst times to bug me. I don't think we've ever had a cat bother me before. I think like that maybe is the helmet. Yeah. Leggings are like that, and feet are like that. No? Like that. Okay. So that's our nano gear. Nano gear will get us a little bit better protection. But I did build a miner's backpack, which we'll go ahead and look at the recipe here. It's real cheap, so I just kind of figured that was an absolute necessity because we went and grabbed a lot of things. I've got diamonds, diamond blocks. We got the silk touch pick from all my mining. As you probably saw, I have 0 levels. Aside from that, I got a few ender pearls, and then there's some blaze rods somewhere. I think they're probably in the magical chest. Yeah, I've got 16 blaze rods and 10 more blaze powder. I used up all my eyes of ender though, trying to find where that stronghold was at to get the bookshelves for various things. This enchanting table was one of the projects, and the other project is we're going to make a one of the apprentice, and I need a gold nugget for that, and we have one. So that's the other project we're doing today, is I'm going to make a Thaumonomicon. So I think we just do that. Wonderful, Thaumonomicon. The Thaumonomicon, I believe we can read, and it will give us a how to construct Thaumcraft stuff for dummies. Yeah. While clicking with the wand, you will attempt to craft something and directly spill the china into the aura. It may seem counterproductive for now. If you're planning on experimenting with the crucible, I don't know. That was about all I've all I know how to do with Thaumcraft. So we'll play with that later. I know that these are used for research and stuff, but as far as what goes on with that, I really have no idea. Um, so let's put my old armor away. We'll put the carbon plates up here. 27 carbon plates. I'll take that. And we need to charge my armor so that we're not just worthless. Aside from that, though, I really want to start working on what we're planning on doing with the gray tech stuff. So in order to get a quarry going, we're going to need bauxite, which this is why I was looking for planes so furiously, is we need some bauxite dust. So let's get some bauxite dust going. I'm going to take this lead out. And we're going to put the lead in here, because this is my kind of overflow chest for the time being. And as soon as we can get some bauxite dust, I'm going to have to set it up so that it doesn't go into the furnace. So try and click it before it goes, and there we go. Got it. Awesome. So we want that to go up and around, just like that. The other thing you'll probably notice is we have a roof now. It has a crappy little sunroof in it, but nonetheless, it is a roof. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Oh, I've got Quicksilver. Quicksilver you get from smelting cinnabar ore. So I do have a little bit of Quicksilver. I don't know what it's for yet, but we'll figure it out. Helmet, body piece. Yeah, Spaceman Spark. So, anyway, in order to get the bauxite dust into the titanium dust that we need to craft for the quarries, and for pretty much everything else that we're going to ever need, we've got to build an industrial electrolyzer. So industrial electrolyzer requires an extractor, an electrolyzer, and a magnetizer. Which just sucks. So extractor is machine block, circuit, and tree taps. Extractor is electric circuit, machine block, copper cells, and magnetizer is iron fence, machine blocks, and redstone. So we're going to need some of that, and we're probably going to need some of that. Also, bronze is a lot harder to craft in this game. Just figured I'd let everyone know that. Wow! Oh god, he's going to be super hard to kill. Oh god, that's terrible. He's got my sword too, doesn't he? Stay back. Let's see. Okay. I didn't want to use that yet, but I also enchanted a few swords. We got disjunction and looting. And they're very expensive to combine, so I haven't combined them yet. Yeah, I kind of forgot that I didn't have any armor on me when we decided that it was a good idea to attack him. So, yeah. Looks like I had gear go through into the nether. So, let's do that real quick. Grab all my stuff that... Nope, does not look like a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe a few things. I don't know. It's weird, there's only like 2 things that came through. Maybe that's all I had. Nope, here's the rest of it over here. Do that, that. Beautiful. So, let's get started. We're going to need iron fences, and iron fences are crafted... like so, I thought. How are iron fences crafted? Because apparently I do not know. Refined iron. So, that's more than we need. And then we need 3 machine blocks. Beautiful. And now from that we need to get some redstone. We need to get some wood. And we need to get some smooth stone. Do we? Do we need smooth stone for the extractor? No. We need to get circuits, which we need wires for, and we need some tin cells. Do we have any tin cells? I don't think we have any down here. I keep using them all every time we get some. So we'll just do enough for one. Now I have rubber down here. Should have rubber in here. Okay, cool. So, let's craft myself 3 sets of circuits. Let's do that. Oh, we're probably good to just go ahead and make as many of these as we can, because we will always need them. I also crafted some glass fiber. I don't think we mentioned that. Let me come back up here and get my actual armor before we play with him. For some reason this won't output through copper cables. It's a bug, I guess. But, it has to be outputted through a... There, that's how you're supposed to die. But yeah, so it has to be put out through a glass fiber cable. I don't know why, but so I just figured I'd replace everything with glass fiber just because we can. So let's see. Got circuits. I need tin cells and tree taps, which I'm 1 wood short. We need to go. I need to chop down some trees. Okay. Okay, so like that will get us our extractor. Like that ish will get us our electrolyzer and magnetizers. Okay, nice and simple. Okay, and then we need advanced circuits on the sides. So it's a good thing we have those, because I can just come over here and grab some glowstone, 4 to be exact, and we can grab 4 lapis. Come back over here. I probably have an advanced circuit already, but we might as well just make more, because it's another thing that we're not going to ever be short on. Or we're ever going to have too much of, I should say. Magnetizer, electrolyzer, extractor, and refined iron. Industrial electrolyzer. Now, I don't know if it can be plugged directly in, and I'm actually going to need to craft some more glass fiber, I think, so take that up with us, because I don't have any glass fiber up here. I don't know if this can be plugged directly into a machine or what, but we'll find out whether it has to be plugged directly into something or if it can just be Oh, I might actually have enough glass fiber. Might not need any. Oh, exactly enough. Um, it might need to have like an MFE right behind it to keep it charged, but I'm not sure. It looks like it's getting power. Um, so what we're going to need to do here is I'm going to need to get some bauxite dust. Throw the stack of bauxite dust in here. Does it need water? What are you used in? You just need 8 cells, and I just don't have enough cells. Okay, so let's make like a lot of cells. And throw them in here. There we go, perfect. And this will take forever, I'm sure, because nothing in Greg Tech is fast at all. To say it might actually not even be getting enough power because it might need to have 128 because I think we were having that problem in our fusion reactor setup. So that'll get us titanium dust. And with the titanium dust, this is really cool. I kind of noticed this the other day. The TIAL16, H10, and 012 are actually the ingredients that you're going to get back from it. So when we look at it, you're getting one set of aluminum, which is half of whatever the ratio is, it looks like. Probably because Greg Tech's on hard mode that we only get half of the stuff. AL16 is aluminum. 16 half amounts of aluminum is 8. Hydrogen 10 and oxygen 3, which apparently just has, or oxygen 12, which was apparently like a 4-piece thing, but whatever. So yeah, that's what's going on there. But no, it does not appear to be getting enough power. Huh. Oh well, that will bring us to our next project. I want to get a electric wrench, which is steel, circuit, RE battery. And I think I have all of that. Just nice and quick, we can grab that and get that thing going. RE battery, steel, and a circuit. I think the steel's upstairs. And that'll be nice because I can move this without breaking it. Now it's going to lose whatever dust is inside of it though, which kind of sucks. So, we need to get some steel. 4 steel to be exact. And then go over to the crafting table. Yeah, electric wrench. I gotta be careful not to hit things with it. Pants on. And put my feet in there. Alright. So, this will allow us to move things around now without having to worry. Let's get the last one of those out. What did I want to... Yeah, it's not getting enough power. So it looks like we're losing that amount of... You know what, I'm just going to put that there. I feel like making another set of wire anyway. Even though I really don't need to now. Like so. And voila. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking we'll do with it. We'll just put it over here because it'll just draw from the energy source without insufficient energy line. I really don't want to waste more bauxite. Um, so this is what we'll do. Um, so that I don't blow anything up, I'm going to disconnect the power here, pick this bad boy up, put him there, and that's the high input, and everything with a dot is a low output. And now it should be able to output if it had power. That's why the generator's here. Oh, crap. I just kind of realized that I have a house made out of wood, and that if we sit in a lightning storm, then it's a very good chance that it's going to catch on fire. So this should be almost done charging. When this is done charging, it should hopefully be able to output enough power. Which, I'm also glad that we got the centrifuge up, because I think I can use the redstone in the centrifuge. Hopefully it's that centrifuge and not the other one. Huh, that was weird. My server shut down. Be right back. Okay, well, I'm back. Apparently that's not what I want to search for. Let's search for silicon. Cells are made... Liquid silicone, really? That looks cool. Sand, redstone in an industrial centrifuge. Or we can get 1 per 16 sand at the cost of 2 cells. How long does that take? 50 seconds versus the really long time that one takes. So let's look at the industrial centrifuge. Let's see how expensive this guy is to make. 2 advanced machine blocks, 2 circuits, 2 advanced circuits, and an extractor. Aside from my shortage of wood, that shouldn't be much of a problem. Insufficient energy line. Let's switch this up to emit if it's full. And for that, we're going to need to put a switch on it. And switch like so. That's weird. Oh well. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just do it this way, because it'll be easier in the long run than what we're doing now. I'm going to come down here. Actually, let's see. We're going to go cut down some trees, get the stuff that we need, and then we're going to get some tree taps going, get some more rubber, and we're going to build our own MFE right behind it. So, be right back in a second. So, kind of ambushed while I was going down from the tree. Apparently we looked at him and pissed him off a little bit. You can just stay right there, my friend, though. Also, the reason I was so excited about that disjunction sword is apparently disjunction makes it it does more damage to Enderman. It's the Bane of Enderman. and ender dragons, I guess. I don't know about ender dragons, but at least the bane of endermen. So I got this tree cut down, and a gigantic creeper hole now, but that's to be expected. Wow, that sword's just taking forever to kill anything. Alright. There we go. Finally. Whew. Let's get some wood here. I'll put this in here for now. Got all this stuff on me, just because I know I need to make more stuff. Let's see here. I'll grab those in a second. Here, my nether portal. Alright. Looking good. Can't wait till we can get up a tree farm from forestry. I hope forestry's in here. That's probably a good thing to look up. It's a logger. Yeah, forestry's in here. I bet it cost like a ton. I wonder if there's any gray tech shenanigans in on that. Let's see here. Beautiful. Let's get that going. And okay, I do have some rubber. I might be able to I think I'll actually have enough to set that up. Let's put all this away for now. Like so. Where'd that gold go? Why did I put the gold back? Okay. Get back over here now. Alright. For those guys, put the rubber in there for now. We'll reorganize this all later when I feel like it. One advanced circuit. However, I need rubies. Need 4 of these guys. And that'll hopefully resolve our MFE problem that we're having. If we give it its own dedicated MFE. And look, energy crystals, super cheap. And then I need refined iron. Okay. Make a whole bunch of iron blocks so that I don't have to keep doing this. There, and voila. Okay, so let's chop that guy down. Okay. I somehow need to get it so that it's able to charge more things more quickly. Because it's not getting enough energy either. Oh, that might be a good reason. Let's keep that going at full power. Kind of sucks. See, I wish I could get it so that it would only emit like a constant 128 stream, but it's not doing that. If we did that and just got rid of this line over here, so that way the only thing that's pumping to these two power sources are pumping to is just this, but it doesn't seem to be enough. It kind of sucks. However, I could make it be enough temporarily. So we'll let that do charge up for a little bit. Let's look at it. We need 2 sets of advanced. Hopefully I'll have enough energy in here to do 2 of those, or 4 of those. I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to have to plug it in again. It'll be okay. These for the advanced. Let's make more advanced circuits, because apparently I don't ever make enough of those. 2 of those, 2 of those, and then I need an extractor. So I'm actually going to need more rubber. Okay. So much stuff. There. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Have rubber. I do not have copper though, so let's grab some copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Beautiful. Do that. Do that. Do that. So get that done. I don't think I can use a broken tree tap, but I'm going to give it a shot. Nope. Industrial centrifuge. Iron. Circuits. Okay. Okay, awesome. So now let's break that off again. And all that power is just going to waste right now. It's got to build up some energy before we do that, I guess. Let's get these advanced machine blocks though. Do that, 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 and that. And that'll get us a centrifuge, and then we can start working on some, put the centrifuge down here. And start working on some, redstone and get some silicon cells. And from the silicon cells we can start working on a more sustainable power source. A few sustainable power sources, the solar power and stuff that I can just throw on the roof, and whatnot. So, set that in there for now. I think we'll be okay now to do this. Okay. And that should transfer all of its power directly into here. And this should actually start to gain power. We might actually be able to set that thing up. What do you mean insufficient energy line? You just got a huge boost of power. There's no way that this thing's really... Wow. I guess I gotta let that thing get full. Let's, break that off for now, I guess. Really? Let's, fix that up. I'm breaking holes into my house. I really just need to let the power get built up on one of these enough that it can flow freely to this, but seems like that's going to take a little bit of time. What else do we want to do? Probably just burning through lava, yeah. I wasted a lot of lava there. I'll let this fill up and then we'll be back to test that. Alright, we're up to about 500,000. I feel like that should be enough to get us going, hopefully. One can hope that that's enough to set this thing up. Enough to make at least one. That's slowly rising. Looks like that's doing good. Ugh, took forever. This titanium is just going to be a pain in the ass to get. Oh. Freaking power sink. Don't ever do that. Just wasted all that power. I don't know how many cells I need for that. But I shall make more because I'm actually low on tin. Alright. That is not a lot. I need to build an extractor just to get tin cells back. Oh man. Okay, let's see. How are we doing? We're doing good. Looking good, looking good, looking good. We've almost got some titanium. Can almost begin to work on our freaking quarry. Now, so for every 16 dust I put in, I will get this back. Now, that means that every stack of dust should get me a thing of, or 2 pieces of titanium, which is enough for me to do what I want. So you look like you might be able to sustain yourself now. I wonder if be able to sustain itself if it's outputting to multiple places. So yeah, that's going to take forever. Let's grab another stack of redstone just to Let that do its thing. Wonder what happens if you, Nicolite? If you put Nicolite into a industrial grinder, now that's awesome. The industrial grinder is very expensive, though. I believe. Pulverizer, though. Pulverizer is what we need to build, I'm telling you. That's going to be what we build next. I'm going to stop using the macerator. I just wanted to build it because obviously it's Greg Tech and that's what's meant to be harder about it. There's no point in playing easy mode Greg Tech and just skipping the macerator. We're still doing good. I'm going to take that out. I don't like the way we're down below 50,000 right now and it's just draining rapidly. I have enough to craft one titanium ingot though. Oh, watch out guys. Watch out. Oh man. Ah, titanium dust. One titanium dust. Oh, it's hysterical. Such a freaking waste. Yep, that's out of power now. And that needs to recharge a bit. Oh, almost have enough to set up the quarry. So we'll do one more thing tonight. And we'll call it quits. So I need to get some wool. Get some chest. Get some blaze powder. And get some obsidian. Which I need more obsidian of. So, unfortunately, I only have this diamond pick, which means I've got to use it until I can get another diamond pick. I have enough materials for a diamond pick, but this one is at least decent-ish. No matter whether or not it's going to take me, or it's going to be a waste to break this. I should really start silk touching that, though. Let's get some of that, too. Was I coming down here for the obsidian? That's right. Really only need 2 pieces of obsidian right now. Did I get it? I did. Okay, cool. Awesome. I wonder what you can do with the redstone blocks. I wonder if you can macerate that and get more redstone out of it. That would be nice. Be very nice. Now, I think we're going to start working on getting a pulverizer set up, though. Because I think I'm going to try and do more buildcraft stuff in this, because I never actually set up an automated system with buildcraft. And obviously they're meant to be automated because they're the ones with the pipes. So it just kind of makes sense that you would have an automated buildcraft setup. It just, I don't know how long they take. I know they can obviously not be upgraded. Powered furnace, pulverizer, smelting, macerator. Macerator gets us 10 per. So this is 111 redstone dust. That's going to get sent through there. So let's go ahead and craft us an ender chest. Now I need the ender pearls. Can't do that yet. Let's go down here. Mob drops? Nope. Magical items? Nope. Precious gems. So anyway, this is how you craft an ender chest. This ender chest is slightly better than the other one. And at least the one I'm using on the FTB server. It has enough slots for pretty much everything. Wow, that's just throwing stuff. Rude. But anyway, this is set up. so that I have a silk touch pick, so I'm not real, well, I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. We'll just set this guy up here. So it now has a lot more slots than our other one has, so I'm okay with using this for a quarry, because even if it gets behind, it has enough to set up for this. And then this other one we'll use for the quarry whenever we decide to set one up. Here's something else I want to test. Does this crash me? If it crashes me, you won't see me back here. If it doesn't crash me, then I'll still be talking, obviously. So, apparently it does not crash me. Awesome. That makes me happy, because I can't tell you how many times I've crashed myself there. So we can set up a diamond pipe here. Ores can go into here that we want macerated, and everything else will be sent along its way into here. And then anything that we want to not be smelted will just go through up top. And that'll be a real compact system without any branch offs into compressors or the like. But no, I think that's a good place to call it quits, and as much as I wish that was titanium, it's nickel. I just kind of caught my eye and was like, oh look, titanium. Nope. Check testa. I could put blaze powder in that generator, but I'd be afraid of what that would do. I'm gonna throw some more coal in it, try and keep it warmed up and stuff. Aside from that, there is one other recipe I want to test out, and that is with the aluminum. So with aluminum, there are very few things that you can actually do with aluminum. You can make aluminum blocks, like these ugly looking aluminum blocks, or you can make aluminum cans, or you can make these aluminum torches, and I have no idea what an aluminum torch would do. So I really don't see a purpose for aluminum aside from being canned. And we can put, I think we can can lava. Something we'll go test right now, because I'm curious. And then we can just can the lava and put it where we want it to be. In the lava generator. Oh, there's a little party over there. So I've been slowly cleaning out the lava from here, if you couldn't tell. So, is this working? I don't appear to be able to suck up lava with it. Definitely not able to pick up lava with it, which kind of sucks. Because there's really no purpose to these things then. You might be able to fill it with lava, yeah. If you have a liquid transposer, but without a liquid transposer, I don't think you can do it. That sucks. Well, you learned something new. So yeah, we'll head back up here. Put all this aluminum away. It's worthless crap. Get out of here, Bat. I don't like you. Your nether friends scare the crap out of me. So, we'll put this here, and then we'll start working on getting a lava setup. And start playing with some buildcraft machines. I'll probably throw those on this wall or something, and then we'll have all of my stuff go through the sorting machine down here. And just end up in barrels on the wall below it. Something like that. That might be cool. But anyway, I think that's where we'll call it quits, guys. Thanks for watching, as always. I will see you later.